Ever wonder why some people give something up for Lent? Well, it's a type of fasting, which has been a Lenten discipline for over 1,000 years. Some people fast from certain foods, like meat, sugar, coffee, or alcohol, or donuts. Others lean into a more metaphorical fast, giving up luxuries and pastimes like Netflix and social media, or going to restaurants. Ultimately, what we fast from isn't that important. What matters is our hearts and what we do with the fast. There are several benefits to taking on some kind of fast during Lent. The first is a gift of time with God. If we fast from food, we can use the time that we would be cooking or eating to pray. Spending more lunch hours talking to God instead of walking to Mucho Burrito every day will add up to plenty of time in the presence of the Lord. The same goes for giving up Netflix or scrolling Facebook in the evening. We give these things up for a season in order to be more intentional about our prayer time. The second benefit of fasting is a deeper dependency on God. Every time a hunger pang hits, it can act as a reminder that Jesus is the provider and sustainer. It can be like an alarm, reminding us to thank God for His goodness. The same goes for giving up pastimes. Every time you are tempted to pull out your phone, use that boredom to prompt you to intercede for your family or friends. Next, fasting can help us slow down and detox from the noise of our lives. When we take a step back from our phones or social media or music, we can allow the still, small voice of God to speak. When we aren't rushing home to make a meal, we open our eyes to see other things God may have put in our path. We are amazing at distracting ourselves from stillness and silence, the very places God does some of His best work. And finally, the discipline of fasting reminds us that life is not about the pursuit of comfort. We choose hunger or boredom or discomfort to break the power of pleasures in our lives. God calls us to holiness, which sometimes requires denying ourselves for the good of others and the kingdom. Lent gives us a chance to practice that. Just remember, whatever you choose to fast from, do it with a joyful heart, knowing that you are opening yourselves to a deeper relationship with God. Don't go through the day moaning and complaining about your fast like it's a burden. It would be better to not fast at all if we're going to complain about it. But if you do choose to fast from something this Lent, lean in. See what God has in store for you.